down is Bouncing Bowdler. Up there too is Triple Blue, the far side. Right there in the centre is Hurricane Floyd, and also Misty Eyed, the grey, is not that far away. Followed then by Pomfret Lad. Panjama's made up the ground, and Bram Stoker's last of all. Bouncing Bowdler taking them along, and they're drifting over to the far side. The leader here is Bouncing Bowdler from Hurricane Floyd, who gets up on the inside of the black and white jacket. Then on the near side in third follows the well-backed Pomfret Lad. Further back then Panjama on the far side, and company there with Misty Eyed as they pass the three. 3 parts away then follows Bram Stoker, and Triple Blue is out the back. Racing up with just over 2 furlongs to travel. Hurricane Floyd getting the run on the inside. The white face to go up and join this leader, Bouncing Bowdler. Half a length away then Pomfret Lad called on for an effort. Misty Eyed's angling for a run. She can't get one yet. Then Bram Stoker down the outside from Triple Blue, and further back in the field Panjama. Bouncing Bowdler tackled by the well-backed Pomfret Lad on the near side. Bram Stoker coming there very strongly now, followed by Misty Eyed, Triple Blue. It's Pomfret Lad and Bouncing Bowdler. Bouncing Bowdler is fighting back. Bouncing Bowdler from Pomfret Lad, Bram Stoker. Just behind them is Misty Eyed, Triple Blue, Panjama and Hurricane Floyd. What a finish. And what a courageous winner too. He's just got there. He's fought back on the inside. Let's have a look at them cross the line. It's very tight though, but above the heads, and it looks like Bouncing Bowdler has got there. That'll be a lot closer than it looks on that camera there as well, on that freeze frame, because you heavily favour the one on the near side. Then in third is Bram Stoker. Triple Blue will be fourth. Then in fifth is Misty Eyed, followed then by Panjama and Hurricane Floyd. But this is pretty tight, and it rests between number 2, Bouncing Bowdler, owned by Paul Dean, trained by Mark Johnstone, ridden by Richard Hills, and on the near side number 5, Pomfret Lad, owned by Mrs. Pauline Smith and Four Seasons Racing, trained by Peter Macon, ridden by Pat Edry. And third is number 3, I should say, Bram Stoker, owned by Mr. Jockey, trained by Richard Hannon and ridden by Jamie Spencer. Fourth, it's a photo there between Triple Blue and Misty Eyed. Here's the official photo, and he's got there by a short head, I'd say, maybe a little bit more. Bouncing Bowdler from in second, Pomfret Lad, third, Bram Stoker, and that's official now. The winner, Bouncing Bowdler. Bouncing Bowdler, the winner, from Pomfret Lad in second and Bram Stoker in third. So number 100 for Mark Johnstone, 115 winners for the season. For Richard Hills, 67. Bouncing Bowdler started at 10-1, Pomfret Lad 13-8 favourite, and Bram Stoker at 12-1.
Fascinating race this, Willie, and set off at a nice pace here. It looked as if Pomfret Lad was actually going to go on from his Kempton win here, and it may have just been inexperience, because Bouncing Bowdler's much more hardened, race hardened.
Yes, I'd had lots and lots of more racing Bouncing Bowdler. Richard Hills there on the inside in the yellow colours. Pat Edry, who's got to the front on Pomfret Lad. But possibly you would be right. You would say that the hard experience that Bouncing Bowdler has achieved in his last 5 or 6 races has just won the day there. And Pomfret Lad, you know, he's ran a very, very good race, but maybe next time he would just have that little bit more experience to win. Bouncing Bowdler by Mujadil, top 2-year-old stallion, still has the most winners. And the